This generation should understand, like the youth of the day and the kids should understand, that the way they are living is completely abnormal because from their childhood they would have lived in a nuclear family, father, mother, or single parent, and kids. That is hugely unfamiliar to the human upbringing evolutionarily. I'm going to the core cause. So, a boy who has lived with a group of 30 people, a joint family, has uh, been from childhood living with his cousins, cousin sisters, mother, mother's sisters, father's brothers and sisters, grandparents, and a lot of people around him. Practices right from birth uh, a mentality where he needs to blend with them, be agreeable, be acceptable. Uh, he gets to value that bondage, that relationship, that care and concern, which he would not find um, if he is born in a nuclear family. Since most youth today they were not raised with multiple people who would be concerned about them, they have uh, no experience of living with people, be it a boy or a girl. A boy who hasn't been around a sister or a cousin sister has little idea about a girl's mindset, how to treat her. And similarly, a girl has little idea about a boy's mindset. When there's a joint family, they get not just one person's mindset's perspective, they get a contrast, they get a comparison view, and they also see who is most respected and try to model the best qualities of the group combined. That's missing. That's why relationships don't stand today.
Yeah, it's very fragile. And if we have to fight our way um, against the threats, it's very important that we trust each other, because what we see is there's a movie, I forgot the name of the movie. So there is a sudden lockdown, and now they don't have the media, they don't have the telephone, they don't have internet, they're locked inside their house, resources gone, hospitals access is not there anymore, fuel, no access to fuel. Now, in this scenario, there are some people probably who have medicines at their home, and then this there is this family who tries to go take help from another family, and they don't accept them, and they don't even help them. So there's trust issues. So I don't think if we don't trust each other, it's just going to be impossible to survive.
Yes.
But we are, like you mentioned, we are now not living in a tribal. uh, Um, we're not living in groups. We're not living in a joint family. So we're already nuclear. how do we, is there a group needed? How do we form that group? How do we build that trust? In cases of extreme, so these can play, so some of these threats can actually play games with your mind. And it's very important that we stay mentally strong and we are with people that we fully trust. Otherwise, will kill each other.
Anybody has to survive, and anybody who wants to survive must find a tribe. Must. It's a very challenging task. Must find and try to get associated with people, um, and make an inner circle where he thinks he can have 100% trust, he or she. You can't build that circle, there's very little possibility. The challenges are many, but always, just like a single stick breaks quicker than a bundle of sticks. The age old story. A single person will break
Yeah,
much sooner. Moreover, a single person or a couple cannot raise a child. Today, it seems like they are raising, but they are getting support from all kinds of people. They're not taking care of the child entirely by themselves. The couple need a lot of support.
absolutely.
So, if you can't have children, you can't raise children. What's the point? Human race has to survive, right?
Yeah, so having a tribe and or a group also seems like a key to survival. Can we say that?
You call it anything. You call it a team, you call it a family, you call it a tribe. The name is your choice. But then, without somebody that you can trust and somebody that trusts you, it's again mutual. You can test it with anybody. Mm. And moreover, let me tell you how this trust gets established. Any relationship will be successful as long as there's a driving principle. The driving principle is what will keep the individuals in that relationship intact. There's a driving principle. If, say, a couple, both of them, their utmost desire is to uh, be the best players of asphaltate, maybe a game, fine. Both of them have their inclinations towards asphaltate. No matter what struggle happens, if one of them goes back to playing asphaltate, the other sees that they are working towards their common goal and they get back together. So it can be something as silly as that, or it can be something as high as enlightenment. So if enlightenment is a common purpose of both of them, most important purpose should be common. That's how relationships stand. That's how trust is built. Because their intention is same as my intention. If it's enlightenment, when there's a fight, one of them could sit simply in meditation because that's anyways their goal, and the other sees that that person is making efforts towards their common goal, stops the fight.